All right, lesson 2. This hour, 5th hour, we're going to continue with the lesson staying on task. And I thank you the last time for thinking carefully and appropriately responding to me. I'm going to give you again the same cheat sheet that you had with the pictures to refresh your memory as to what we were talking about. We're going to review and then we're going to go through the steps quickly to be sure that you know what they are, and then we're going to do a little bit of brainstorming and thinking here and applying it. Okay? So, do you remember what the 5 steps were for staying on task?
Look at my task. Think about what I need. Focus all your attention. Stop working when instructed. Ignore disruptions and interruptions.
Okay. Which one of those do you think is maybe the hardest for you to do? Is it hard to stay, look at your task?
It's harder for 3 and 5.
3 and 5, to focus my attention and ignore distractions. I think you're probably on the right track because those are hard. Look at the task, think about what I need, focus, stop working when instructed, ignore distractions and any interruptions that we have. So, we're going to have a think sheet today, and with this think sheet we're going to just be answering a very few questions, brainstorming. Some of these we've talked about and some of them we didn't. The first question on here is, why is it important to know how to stay on task? I'll answer it, you see if you think I'm correct. I think it's important to stay on task so that I can finish whatever I'm doing in a timely manner. I can have more free time. If I was in school getting a grade, it's important to me to get good grades and complete my homework. Then I have more free time. Makes me feel better about myself. So, do you think, or do you have anything to add about why it's important to stay on task?
So you can get good grades and have less homework.
I totally agree with you. The next question says, what are some things you can do to stay on task at school?
Like to have the stuff, the supplies you need to be ready for anything.
Sure, I agree. Yep. Make sure you've got your supplies. That's a good starting point. Then once you start whatever the task is, then do we still need to continue some of those steps? Focusing, stopping when instructed, and ignoring distractions? Yep, I agree. When you turn the page, it asks you, how does this skill of staying on task help you at school?
So you don't lose your focus, soon. You can have it for a little bit longer.
Okay, so you can stick with the task a little bit longer. I agree. And also those same things that you keep repeating. I will get done. I will be able to hand in my homework on time. I will get good grades. I will have more free time at home. Okay. How do you think you could use this strategy at home?
If your mom says, "Hope, come do something," you get up and do it, not just say in a minute.
Okay. I know you like to cook sometimes. So is that something that you need to focus on? Yeah, definitely. You don't stop halfway through. Of course, that's something you enjoy doing, so you probably aren't going to have as much trouble, do you think? What if Mom says clean your room? Are you going to have to use some of these strategies? Keep focused, forging through, don't ignore. Okay, ignore distractions. The last question is, when you stay on task, why do you think it's helpful for your teachers and your classmates?
So you don't hold everybody back if you're not being on or you're just like messing around.
Totally. When someone else is doing that in your class, is that a distraction for you? Those are the things that makes it harder to focus. Is your class then gonna be able to proceed faster?
No, they're gonna go slower.
They are gonna go slower when you're goofing around, right? Or when any other student is kind of goofing around. I think you did awesome. I think you understand why you need to stay on task, okay? Give me one good reason it's good to stay on task at school.
One good reason why to stay on task.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're staying on task in school and you wanna hang out with friends after school, you can because you don't have homework.
Good job. Yep, I agree. Well, I gotta tell you, I thank you for, again, thinking, working hard. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about scenarios. So I'm gonna have you look up the word scenario and be able to tell me what it means tomorrow, okay? Thanks for working hard.
Yeah.